quite settling as the manager would like to the problems that a freewheeling Leeds United have posed thus far. Speed. Masinga. Speed. Wallace. Whelan actually took Bruce out. But Bruce was still able to recover, or he was allowed to recover, shall we say. Wallace couldn't bypass him with the cross.
Allowed is the word, Martin. There's no way he should have been allowed to get a challenge. And look, he's got time, he's got space, Rod Wallace. He takes too long, and that gives the centre-back an opportunity. This is the type of start that Leeds are renowned for here at Elland Road. Took them 3 or 4 minutes, actually. Now they're in their stride. United are going to have to put the shutters up.
No, Whelan in need of attention, which what might be a dislocated finger. Game goes on with White. Weatherall, it's in! A goal that Leeds certainly deserve. And it's come from David Weatherall with a missed kick in truth, but they won't mind that.
It's been on the cards, Martin. Manchester United have looked very nervy from corners. I don't know why, but look at this. 5 red shirts get nothing on it, nothing at all, in between the lot of them. And David Weatherall, he didn't want to hit it well. He would probably have missed it had he hit it well. He kicks it into the ground. Schmeichel's diving for the shot, properly struck, and it bobbles into the corner. They've not looked happy. Watch how many red shirts this bypasses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them before it arrived at Weatherall.
Foul by White. Well, just what Leeds have been looking for. Not just today, but they've gone 5 matches against Manchester United without scoring prior to this. More than 2.5 years. May. Weatherall, whose promotion really in the ranks here, reflected by his upgrading in numbers from, I think it was 18 last season. He's number 6 now. Worthington. Headed back by Ince. Palmer is there. Only as far as Ince. Palmer had to bite in once more. He did it effectively enough. There was very little room for error. Here comes Whelan with that damaged finger put back in place. A powerful run.
I'm just looking, Martin, at that attack there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 white shirts, either up level with Whelan or ahead of him. I mean, I think that shows you the intent in this Leeds side today, and I think that's a major difference. And why they've started so positive. They've taken a positive attitude from the first minute, in fact from before that, with Howard's selection.
Well, it was all very much kept under wraps here, but I bumped into Gary McAllister around lunchtime. I said, I just hope you're not going to be too defensive. Don't you worry about that, he said. And Leeds have been as good as the captain's word, as good as the manager's instructions so far. Whelan flags up against Masinga.
Oh, that was tight. Good movement from Whelan, though. But look how many red shirts, Mark, we were talking about. How many does he go past? What, 4 of them? Drops down there, and Bruce, it arrives at Steve Bruce at an awful height. It's about hip height, neither easy to volley clear, or you can't head it clear. It's an awful height for him. The best miss hit David Weatherall's ever had.
Cantona. Lovely ball for Giggs, lovely save for Leeds from Lukic.
Did neither one thing nor the other, in my opinion, there. Ryan Giggs, it's a super run and an exquisite ball from Cantona. Now, you get it up or you hit it with power. Ryan did neither there.
Back from an excellent performance for Wales against Albania in the European Championship qualifier. An improvement, I think he would feel, on the way he's been playing for his club.
He looks full of confidence now. He looks a different lad in the last couple of weeks, Mark. He looks as if he's safe and confident about his own ability to go and entertain and go and make things happen on a football pitch. The kid's only 20. I think we forget that at times.
Cantona certainly trying to take some control here and create an equaliser for the champions. Champions in 94, champions in 93, the champions in 92 moving forward here. Of course, they did it at the expense of Manchester United. White. Rather obvious. Stopped by Giggs. Cantona. Giggs goes to the left. Coming from the right is Mark Hughes. Can he reach it? Only at the moment of impact from the tackle from Palmer, who does play at the back like a midfield man, doesn't he? He gambles on his skill on the ball.
Oh, he's got telescopic legs, Carlton Palmer. I've known him since he was a kid. And we used to call him, I think, with nicknames like Bambi and that in those days. He was just all legs, and I think he's so difficult. You think you passed him or you think he's away, and suddenly those long legs come out. And they're there. There he goes, twisting again. He really is all arms and legs, Carlton. But a true competitor. And I think he'll grow into this position. I think he's needed convincing himself that he's a centre-back. And a spell there now at a new club, doing well, may just convince him of that.
Well, Leeds supporters rarely get more excited than they are at the moment. Their side, their favourites, are leading the old enemy.
I think that's the thing, they're only leading them. I mean, it's been a positive start from Leeds, but it hasn't won them the game yet. A lot of hard work to do yet.
Cantona checking off and able to get the ball, not under immediate challenge. He shrugs aside Wallace through the Kanchelskis. We looked at the linesman. Flag stayed down. Kanchelskis crosses. Away by Kelly. Back it comes through Irwin, former Leeds player, of course. Given a free transfer here, a long time ago now. Masinga. Whelan. Able to take his time. Wallace had a look, decided it was Kanchelskis and wasn't going to get involved in a sprint. Weatherall. A bit of keep ball here, as suddenly the players have to draw breath. David Ellery.
He'll get picked for that.
Books David Mack.
Yeah. Howard Wilson will be pleased to see his team with the confidence to pass it about there, Martin. But he'll also be conscious of the fact he won't want to see too much of it. He'll also want to see an end product. Not overpassing, not overplaying.
Deep ball from Worthington. Out characteristically from Schmeichel. Cantona. That's White curbing the threat from Giggs that time. Oh. Well, that was McClare laying out Mark Hughes inadvertently, and not for long. He didn't take the full count.
Well, we've got a game on today, all right. You bet your life on that. Obviously, Brian McClare knows Mark Hughes a lot better than we do. He didn't even go and see if he was all right. He would know that it takes something more than that to keep that man down for long. It's probably fired him up a little bit, though.
Well, they're on the metal, Manchester United, at the moment, because Leeds fueled even further as they look for this elusive victory against today's opponents by an early goal from David Weatherall. McAllister, Whelan, plenty of space for White. Showed too much of the ball to Ince. Hughes. Not long enough for Kanchelskis. Too much grass on the Leeds pitch. We weren't saying that last season. Worthington. Oh, it's dropped by Schmeichel. Whelan. Luck for Manchester United. It just rolled away from the young forward. And England's Gary Pallister was able to deal with the problem. Schmeichel unsettled by the curl on the cross, maybe a gust of wind.
Well, he'll tell you it was a gust of wind. He won't admit to making errors like that, Peter Schmeichel, but it just looked like a lack of concentration.
Worthington, but that's only given to Hughes. Here's Kanchelskis. Well, the passion between these two teams is always predictable, but very few of the matches have been as free-flowing as this one. Cantona, Hughes for McClare, to nick it gently beyond Weatherall, but the touch was far too strong.
The run was good, joined up wonderfully well with Mark Hughes there. As you say, the only thing wrong was the touch, a little bit too much weight on it.
Well, I'm not sure what sort of deal he's got with the boot manufacturers.
Open to offer?
That is Noel Whelan with odd footwear. Halfway through the first half.
Halfway through, Mark, they've not drawn breath yet, the players. I just wonder when we'll get if we will get a lull in the action at any time this half. And it's been frantic from the first whistle.
Just to remind you, in recent matches, Howard Wilkinson has used Chris Fairclough in this dogged defensive role against Cantona. It's led to Leeds being short of firepower. They very nearly won at Old Trafford on New Year's Day. A 0-0 game. They were beaten here comfortably by Manchester United in April, which looked a big hurdle for Alec Ferguson's team in the context of the championship race. In the home straight in that respect. A bit of a cakewalk then, and that's stuck in the minds of the Leeds players. But Palmer taking far too long. He got back. It looked as though he played the ball, but David Ellery didn't think so.
I thought so. Made a mistake. He dwelt in the ball far too long. His team are playing well, yes, but you can't stand and dwell and look around, because people like Paul Ince will just rob you very quickly and put you under pressure. Certainly not when you're centre-back. So I don't know whether he's been booked for the tackle. It surely can't be. Whether he said something to David Ellery after that, we don't know.
Ryan Giggs, of course, rifled in a free kick for Wales on Wednesday.